I'm Logan, the creator of Sweeper Peeper, and I'm excited to be announcing a brand new chimney camera system that is going to have a ton of upgrades. This is our XR. It has been our flagship for quite some time now. Well, maybe not this case exactly. This is the XR, and it has been the backbone of Sweeper Peeper for some time now. There are several hundred of these bad boys all over the world serving sweeps every single day. We're very, very proud of it. It's garnished a lot of our reputation. It's got nearly 45-star reviews. Very proud of it. We love it, but there's a lot of things that could be done better. Since the XR's release, we've sent out dozens of prototypes to sweeps all over the US and have been testing them over the last year. And today, I'm very excited to be announcing the culmination of all those improvements. This is the Sweeper Peeper Smoke Scout, and it is better than the XR in every way. The first major improvement is the overall form factor. The Scout is much shorter than the XR, allowing it to go through much tighter offsets, and it's also 25% lighter, making it a lot better in mobility in general, certainly at the top of a tall chimney when all the weight on top of those rods really starts to stack up. We've also managed to keep it a little bit slimmer on width and about the same thickness, but more protective over the entire camera and lights. Which brings us to lights. The XR used GoPro lights that are mounted on top of the case, and although these are GoPro tough, going through a tight offset, these could get pretty torn up. That will no longer be a problem with the Scout. The lights are mounted down here, fully encased and protected by the case, and we have some new panel lights with this model that have better battery life, a much wider beam angle, and are much more resilient to having their battery drained by the cold. These lights are quite an upgrade. We've been trying to get these specific lights into a tight form factor for a while now, and I'm really happy with the way these came out. When you're up close against the chimney wall, you have a much more even, brighter spread on the wall, and when you're further away, it only gets better. The GoPro had a little bit of spotting. This one is a little bit more of an even push. And the lights are much closer to the lens themselves, allowing it to cast far less confusing shadows. Speaking of the lens, you may have noticed it is upside down on the Scout, and that is so it can be very far away from the guide wires. The image clarity on the Scout is 10 times better than the XR. It is a huge improvement. We've been wanting to do this. We had this idea over a year ago, but we wanted to get a full year of long-term testing to make sure that it maintained good protection of the lenses. We found it did, and we are very excited to release this. This is a huge problem that people have wanted a solution for, and it's here. The other major difference is the camera itself. The Sweeper Peeper XR is rocking the Insta360 X4, which was a massive improvement over the X3, and after a full year of testing every single 360 camera on the market, the only superior was the Insta360 X4 Air. The X4 Air features the same long-range wireless capabilities, twist-on lens guards, low light capabilities, but with the added bonus of a smaller profile, lighter weight, and replaceable lenses themselves. So if your lenses ever get damaged, you can always replace them. And that brings us to durability. Not only are the lights more protected, the camera more protected, and able to swap out its own lenses, the case itself is made in a much more durable material and with some secret manufacturing processes that make it, I dare say, bulletproof. Now, we've been doing some testing on this, and is that the Hall of the Mountain King playing?
It's like standing on heels.
This puppy is ready to roll.
Now we have a side challenge. Can I catch it?
Yes!
Our next product should be a bouncer.
25-pound plate. Hey, there we go.
That's not right. Bend it back. Yep, good as new.
don't know what more to do to it. That's all I got. Whew.
Now, the thing I haven't told you about this case is this is the case that we did the torture testing on. This case has been driven over twice, had a 25-pound plate dropped on it twice, thrown I don't know how many times, hit with a rock I don't know how many times. It has been beat, and that's the state it's in. It is absolutely ready to go in a chimney, although the finish is maybe a little bit worse for wear. But this thing is tough. I'm scared it will outlive me. But let's pop it into a new case so we'll see what they'll come like to your door. This is what the new Scout case will look like when it's brand new. That lovely rough texture finish on it with the logo there. Oh, I love it. That is what your case is going to come like. It is manufactured in one piece, which makes it quite a bit stronger. You will get your X4 Air in the manufacturer's packaging. You place the lens side down just like that, and you press in the top until it pops into place. From there you're able to access your charging port and your power button. It's yet to be determined how the lights will come, but regardless they will be inserted as such. You just find the correct arrangement and you give it a nice even press into its slot just like that. And of course, just like with the XR and the GoPros, if you have one break on you, you are able to get a replacement from us on Amazon, anywhere that they're sold, usually overnight. And that's what our case looks like when we put it together. And of course, our guide wires will come with the kit and the standalone case for this as well, and they slip in to the top just as they always have. And you can bend these to whatever orientation you desire, and will be best for your setup. We still love our loops here at Sweeper Peeper. Another major improvement we've been holding out on is the price. The Scout Complete Kit will be going for $9.79. We're going back to our original Mark I Sweeper Peeper price. We're very happy to be back there. Chimney cameras should be affordable for sweeps all over the country and all over the world, and that was a big goal with this. We were able to shave off dollars here and there and pass the savings on to you. Very proud to have done that. And that about sums it up for the Scout, but that's not all I have to announce today. For our people out there who already have a XR and are looking for some of these upgraded features, we are introducing the Sweeper Peeper XR Rocket. The Rocket is intended to be an upgraded case from the XR. It utilizes the same camera and lights, but in a much smaller, lighter form factor. It is a full 2.5 inches shorter than the XR, although it maintains actually a little bit slimmer width, significantly lighter, and the same toughness and durability that you get from the Scout. This means much tighter offsets, much better mobility at the top of the chimney whenever every single ounce counts. The only catch is it is using those GoPro lights, which admittedly not as good as the Scout. These are a huge part of the upgrade, but if you already have an XR, this will be a big improvement on it. And this thing is a killer at offsets with its very short stature, nice square body. This thing rips. So what about the future of Sweeper Peeper? Well, the XR will be discontinued. It, I believe, has become obsolete by the Scout as the XR did to its predecessor. The Scout will be available in a full kit, and the Rocket for now will just be the case itself. If there's popular demand, we may make a kit for this as well. So there it is, the Sweeper Peeper Smoke Scout. This is the most affordable and fantastic chimney camera on the market. I guarantee it. This thing, if you had any admiration for the XR, you are going to adore this thing. It is truly an upgrade in every way. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy sweeping.